Hi, welcome. This looks kind of darker tonight. Yeah, that's okay. So we'll start again with the warm-ups and then we'll do some short form and some long form, some mini form and some short form. And I was thinking maybe from next week we'll keep Thursday night for short form practice. So what we'll do is we'll still do the warm-ups and anybody can join that and anybody can join for the short form anyway, but I'll focus on short form, all short form on Thursday nights from now on. But tonight I'll do some mini form because I hadn't said that. Okay, so let's start with some warm ups. So I'll move back and adjust this so I can be in the camera. Okay. So let's start by feeling the presence of the whole body. And let's have the feet parallel, shoulder width apart for this. And just bring your attention here into the body, into the space wherever you're practicing. And just feel your whole body and all the feelings from the top of the head right down to the soles of the feet. Just notice how you're feeling. And as best you can, let that be okay. And also get a sense of being connected to all of us. That we'll all practice these warm-ups together. We'll just relax as best we can and tune into this bigger energy of Tai Chi, this bigger energy of connection and peace and serenity. So let's feel our feet and just relax. Soften the knees. And then we're going to sink into the left foot and turn on the heel of the right. And bring the feet back parallel and sink into the right foot and turn on the heel of the left. So we sink and turn, sink and turn. And just let yourself relax into this one leg and then relax into the other. Turning the body, softening. Feel that relaxation down that leg that your weight is in and then down this leg with the weight on it. And let your arms open nice and wide because we're just opening to the energy. And feel that sense of calm and connection. Okay. Come back to the center and just each time we come back to the center, let's just relax and let go a little more. So now we're going to sink into this leg. If you're, look at me, I'm sinking into the left. So I'm going to turn on the ball of the foot this time. And then bring the feet back parallel and turn on the ball of the other foot. So we're just turning the waist, sinking into one leg, sinking into the other. Just allowing the arms to swing naturally with the body. When I'm not talking, I'm touching the tongue behind my teeth up on top. And as best I can, remembering to smile. It's really beneficial. And let your eyes run along the room with just the movement of the body. Okay, great. Just let yourself relax. So let's do these nice. So tonight, let's do this. I think everybody in my class has done these loads of times. So we're going to step forward let's step forward with the right foot first. And then this warm up this time, we're just going to do it as an 8. But we'll start by sinking down and bringing that energy up the front of the body through the heart. So we're just going to draw the energy through the heart. And then let's stop on the front foot, and then we're going to bring it through the heart and over the head, connecting to heaven's energy, bringing that down. So let's just do a few of those to tune into that feel. Okay, and now let's connect the two. So we're going to sink down and imagine the energy coming under the ground into the heart. And then we reach up and bring heaven's energy down and through the heart. So under the ground and through the heart and over the head through the heart. It's like we're drawing an 8. You can see the 8 here. Okay, and one more. And then we'll bring the energy down. So I had the right foot forward that time. So I'm going to do it with the left foot forward this time, and I'm going to face the camera. So let's do it. If you're there and you face the camera with me, then we can both come into this up the front together. We bring it through the heart. And now imagine we're bringing it over everybody's head and through the heart. And then we're bringing the energy up through all of us. And then down over all of us. Just allowing your energy to expand out. So imagine your energy expanding out and reaching over everybody who's practicing with us now, or whoever will practice with us in this connection. You see, there's no such thing as past or future, really. So if it's all connected, let's just imagine all the people who ever practiced with us sharing with us in this practice. All the Tai Chi masters helping us with this practice. Master Chi, Chin Man Ching, John Kells, Yang Cheng Fu, all those amazing masters who worked on this practice. Let's just invite them all to be with us, to support us, to help us to go deeper. So one more. So let's bring it up from the ground through the heart and then down over all of us. Peace descending down over all of us. Okay, so then let's do the stepping like a cat. I think I need to be back a little bit further. So heels together in attention posture, and then let's sink into the left foot and we step forward with the right and roll the weight into it. And then back on the ball of the right foot and roll the weight down into it. So forward on the heel, back on the ball. Relaxing into the front foot, relaxing into it when it's the back foot. Listening to all the sensations in the body as we do it. Okay, great. So heels back together. Again, feel that relaxation down through your body. And then we sink into the right and we're going to step forward with the left. Roll from the heel to the ball and then back from the ball to the heel. So we just relax and relax. Soften and sink. Okay, and heels back together. So on this next one, I'll face the camera again. So we're going to have heels together to begin with, and then step forward and left with your left leg and bring the weight into the left leg and feel the weight going down this left leg and bring the left hand onto the hip and make a soft circle with the right. So we're going to open the shoulders, open the whole chest area and back. And just feel in and notice where you're feeling this. And 3 more forward. And 3 more back. And the last 3 forward. And the last 3 back. And then let the arm relax. Okay, great. So bring the feet back together and just notice how this side of your body is feeling now. More open, in mine anyway. So we step forward with the other foot. So I'm going to step forward with the right this time. A nice wide distance between the heels and relax the weight down into that right leg. So you can feel the weight going down that right leg and you'll feel your thigh working. And the tiger's mouth on the hip, a soft fist, and then we're just going to open the shoulder blades. So you'll feel you're pulling the shoulder blades apart as you go this way. And then they're getting closer together when we do this. So opening that whole chest area. And 3 more forward. Last 3 back. And then nice loose circles forward. Nice loose circles back. Okay. And then let's bring the heels back together. And again, just let yourself relax. Soften. Feel that sense of ease. I'm really focusing on that at the moment because I think that's really what we all need a lot of, is just a feeling of peace and calm coming into us, or feeling that it's in there already, connecting with that peace that's already in here. So we step forward and left again. So I'll do it facing, I'll actually step forward to the right, so I'll go this way. So I think this works better this way on the camera. So I'm looking straight ahead, shoulders level, feeling the weight in the front leg, and then we're going to transfer the weight into the back leg, turning to the left, and into the front leg, turning back to the center. So just feeling that it starts in the foot and comes up the leg and turns the torso. And then we start in the front leg and we push into the back leg. So then pushing down in my back leg, I feel something going into the ground and my body turning to the front. And as I push down, it's like I'm pushing into the earth here, and that turns me back this way. And I push down into the earth here, and that turns me back to the center. So I'm pushing and turning one way, push with the back foot turning back. Then bring the left hand up in front of your heart, and as you start pushing back, let that push bring the left hand down, and then let the push with the back foot bring it back up. So we're into the back foot, into the front foot. Soft and slow and easy. Okay, so now let's add the right arm in as well. So as we're turning to the left, as the left hand's sinking down, the right arm's coming up. And then the left arm's coming up as we go forward. So it has a little bit of feeling of pulling with the right hand and pushing with the left. And then pulling with the left hand as we push with the right. Which creates a torque in the body. Builds the energy between the hands and the arm, around the arms. Okay, so let's bring the feet together. We're going to do the same with the left foot forward. So transfer the weight into the left foot and feel your weight and feel these shoulders nice and level. So as we turn to the right, we keep the shoulders level. So I'm pushing with the back foot to come forward. And I'm pushing down with the front foot to go back. So you get a feeling that the push into the ground turns my body to the right, and the push with the back foot turns me back to the center. Nice and soft and relaxed. And now we're going to bring the right arm up. So as we're turning to the right arm sinks down. And as we turn back to the front, it comes back up. I'll do it this way. Maybe it's better to see it this way. So I'm turning to the right, into the back foot, turning back to the left into the front foot. And then I'm going to bring the left arm in as well. This is where you have the feeling of pulling with the left and pushing with the right. And then a feeling of pulling with the right and pushing with the left. It's a lovely twisting in the waist. Okay, so then we'll finish on the front foot and bring the feet back into a tension posture. So again, just let everything relax down, soften. So let's bring the feet parallel, about shoulder width apart, and we'll do some waving hands together. So left hand at the heart and right hand in front of the dantian. So then you're turning to the left, and the left hand sinks down and the right hand comes up, and then we turn to the right and sink into the right foot. Turn to the left, and as you sink down your weight and your mind on the left leg, the left hand sinks down and the right hand comes to the heart. We turn the body, and as we sink into the right hand sinks down and the left hand comes up. We relax and turn the body and relax. So feel like we're all turning this way together. So we're all connecting going this way. And then we're all connecting going here. So we're building up a wave of energy that's going all this way. So feel like you're connecting. Imagine there's somebody here next to you who's practicing with us. So you're going to connect to their energy and draw it this way. And then the person on the other side, if we imagine a circle of us, we're connecting with that person's energy and drawing it here. So imagine connecting this whole circle of energy. You feel yourself filling with all that energy from the group. So it's all coming into us this way. Coming in this way. Feeling that sense of connection in our Tai Chi. We're just one body practicing together. Okay, and last one. Now hold the hands in front of the heart and the dantian and just notice that feeling of fullness in here. It's like we've built up all that energy between the arms and the body. So it's great to feel like you're gathering energy as we practice. Okay, so let's just do these little massages then. Now that we've built that energy, just send some of that energy into your tummy. Feel like you're sending that energy in as a gratitude for all the tummy has been doing for you today. And then we'll come back the other way, feeling again that sense of thank you to the tummy. And then with the palms, let's massage the kidneys and just feel again that sense of thank you to the kidneys. Imagine beams of light going into your kidneys from the palms of your hands. Strong energy center radiating into the kidneys. Okay, and then just hold your hands there for a second, feeling that heat now that you've generated, radiating into the kidneys, all that good energy. Okay, great. And then let's work on the ears a little bit. You have to make sure your hair is back, otherwise the ears don't pop. Okay, great. Thanks to the ears for all the listening. And then we're just going to hammer here. And when you cover the ears with these kind of palms, you hear a drumming sound. It's really nice. Okay, and then we're just going to rub the palms together. And then wash the face out, take off the glasses. Just wash the face with that energy. And then you can wash anywhere else you like. Just give a little rub of that energy. Saying thank you to the body. Let's just be grateful for having this body that we can experience this life with. Okay, and then let's finish these with the kicks. So sink your weight into, let's say, the right foot, and then we're going to place the ball of the left foot on the ground and slide back and kick with the toe. So you sink in the right and kick with the toe. Okay, great. And we'll do the same, sinking into the left foot, and we'll just kick with the right toe. So it's like you slide the ball along the ground as you sink into the left foot, and then as you straighten, you kick. So you sink and kick. It always reminds me a bit of like dressage, like horses, that one. So then we're going to do the same. We're going to sink into the right foot again now and put the heel on the ground. And as you slide the heel along, this is the kick with the heel. Okay, and then we'll do the other side. So we sink in the left. I think I should be back a bit further, sorry. I took the glasses off. Great, and then shake the legs out a little. You can give the whole body a good shaking, actually. It's really, really nice to let the body shake, shake the leg, shake the whole body, shake everything. Give ourselves a good shaking up these times. It's really good to let everything shake out. Now we're going to take the feet really nice and wide. We'll shake out the arms. Okay. Let the hands come back down to the sides of the body. And just let yourself relax. So we'll just stand for a minute and notice how the body's feeling now. We've done some of those warm-ups. Notice if you're tingling anywhere. You can feel some chi, a build-up of chi. And just relax. So now let's do a mini form together. So I'll face this way to begin. So we've got the feet parallel, shoulder width apart. And we're going to sink down into the feet as the hands come out onto the cushions of air. And then we allow the arms to float up and down. We transfer the weight into the left foot and back into the right, making the ball. And then step onto the heel and bring the left hand to the heart as the right hand sinks down. Turn the waist to the right. Turn the waist to the left and let the left hand sink down. Turn back to the right and back to the front. And then softly, right hand sinks down the front of the body. Pick up the left foot and step left. Sink into it and turn left. Turn right. And back to the center as you play guitar. And then open the body up again. Fold the left hand over. Brush past the knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right hand and step forward to the corner with the right. Bring the fist to the hip. Step with the left. Punch with the right. Turn left. Turn right. And sink forward. And then we're going to turn on the heel of the left foot. Sit into the left as the hands cross and step out shoulder width. And then just let the hands sink back down to the sides of the body. Okay. And I'll put the glasses on because then I can see better how far back I need to step to be in this. Okay, so let's go. Let's do that again. So feet parallel, shoulder width apart. So sink down as the arms come out and the hands rest on these cushions of air. And then they softly float up and they softly float down. So we transfer the weight into the left foot and back into the right, making a ball between the hands, and then step onto the heel of the left and let the left hand come to the heart as the right hand sinks down. Turn the waist to the right. Turn back to the left and let the left hand sink down as the right hand comes to the heart. Turn right again and back to the front, white crane spread wings. And then sink the right hand softly down the front of your body. Pick up the left foot as you step left, brush past the left knee and sink into it and push with the right. Turn right, down on the heel of the left to play guitar. Then open up again. Step left onto the heel of the left, brush past the knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left to the corner. Make a fist with the right hand and step forward to the corner with the right. Bring the fist to the hip. Step forward with the left and punch with the right. And then turn to the left. Turn to the right as the hands make a double ward off. Turn the hands over and sink forward. And then turn on the heel. Sit into your left foot as the hands cross and the right foot comes back. And then just let the hands float back down to the sides of the body. And just notice every time you finish, every time I just say this facing this way, it's nice when I feel more connected looking this way. So every time you finish a form or any between the exercises, just let everything relax down. We're so much in a habit, especially with all the tension around the moment, of tightening the body. You have to keep reminding yourself to just relax. Smile and let go. So let's do a mini form one more time. So feet parallel, shoulder width apart, hands resting at the sides of the body, and then we sit down and allow the arms to softly float up and softly float down. We transfer the weight into the left foot and back into the right, making the ball. And then step onto the heel of the left, ward off with the left as the right hand sinks down. Turn the waist to the right, turn left, and turn right again, sliding the left foot back. And then turn left and let the right hand sink down the front of the body. Pick up your left foot and step left, brush past the left knee and sink into it. Turn left, turn to the right, picking up the left foot and back to the center of clay guitar. And then open the body up. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left to the corner. Make a fist with your right hand. Step forward to the corner of the right hand and bring the fist to the hip. And then step with the left, punch with the right. Turn left, turn right, and sink into the front foot. And then turn on the heel of the left. Sit into it as the hands cross at the heart, right hand on the outside. And then let the hands sink back down to the sides of the body. Okay, so we did. Let's just let ourselves relax again. So the last night we did this exercise. We took the hands out to the side of the body and we just allow the arms to float up and float down. So the next part of that posture is making a circle with the right hand to make a ball. So let's just do that facing this way a few times. This is tricky because I have my back to you for doing this posture. So if you have your weight in your double weighted, now just bring your mind into the right hand. So as you turn to the left, you're going to make a circle with the right hand. And as you bring the weight back, the right hand ends up in front of the heart. So we brought the hands down here. So you turn to the left. And as you bring your weight back into the right foot, you make a circle with the right hand on top. So when we're doing this, we're turning to the left, the weight's coming into the left foot. Now, as I'm bringing my weight back into the right foot, I bring the left hand and the left foot with me. So let's do that again. So you sink down. So we're turning to the left. And then as you bring the weight back, you make a ball between the hand and the left foot. So I'm going to do that facing this way now because this is the way we're going. So we start at the beginning and let your hands rest at the side of the body. You sit down and then allow the arms to float up the front and float back down. Now with the right hand, bring your weight into your left foot and you make a circle with the right hand, and as you bring that hand back, we make a ball between the right hand and the left hand. So hands resting at the sides of the body. So we sink down and the hands come onto these cushions of air. Softly floating up the front. Softly floating down, drawing all that energy down into the body. And then transfer the weight into the left foot as you turn left. And as you bring the weight back, we make the ball with the right hand on top and the left hand underneath. So that's the next part of that posture, mini form. So sit down. Allow the wrists to relax and stay sitting as the arms float up and float down. You'll feel you're working your legs. And then we turn to the left, bringing the weight into the left leg. And as you bring the weight back, we make a ball with the right hand on top. Okay, so let's just do two more. So we sink and allow the arms to float up, keeping your weight down and back down. Then transfer the weight into the left foot and back into the right as you make the ball. Okay, so so this time now I'll do the whole way to the end of the mini form again, and we'll do a little lesson. We'll keep moving through that as lesson by lesson. So feet parallel, hands resting at the sides of the body. So we sink down and allow the arms to softly float up. And you keep sitting. Transfer into the left foot and back into the right, making the ball. And then step left. Open up that energy. Turn right. Turn left. Right hand to the heart and turn right again. And back to the front. And then sink the right hand down the front of the body. Pick up your left foot and step onto the heel. Brush past the knee and sink forward. Turn left. Pick up the back foot. Turn right. Pick up the front foot. Play guitar. And then open up again. Brush past the left knee and sink into the front foot. Sit back, turning the whole body to the left on the heel of the left foot. Make a fist with the right hand. Step to the corner and bring the fist to the hip. Step with the left. Punch with the right. Turn left. Turn right. And sink forward. And then turn on the heel of the left. Sit into the left foot. Step back with the right and just let the hands softly float back down to the side of the body. And just let yourself relax. Well done. So now let's do the next thing we're going to do is the short form. So I had my phone turned off tonight. I didn't think I'd get any dings. Anyway, so heels together. See if I'm okay. And we'll go to crossing. Let's just go to crossing hands a few times, and then we'll go to we'll do 2 to crossing hands, and then we'll do the whole short form on the third one. So if you haven't done the short form with us yet, just copy as best you can, and then when you get a bit tired of copying, just watch and feel yourself connected with this energy. So all of us who know the short form are going to be just allowing our energy to spread out and connect to you, so you can stick with us. Feel all that energy of connection, gathering us all into this circle of energy and connection. So let's do the short form with that in mind, connecting to yourself and to everybody else in this group. So we find that nice alignment up the body, connecting the head as if by a string to heaven and relaxing down, feeling our roots going right down into the center of the ground, earth. And then we sink into the right and step out shoulder width. Sink in the left and bring the right foot round. Just relax. Allow the arms to float up and down, weight in the left leg. And then we're going to turn on the heel of the right and make the ball. And then step forward and left into ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right into ward off right. And roll back. Press, yield, and push. And then turn on the heel of the right. Make a hook with the top hand, send out the hook. Step with the left, look at the palm and turn it over as your back foot comes around, sink into the left foot. Pick up the right foot and bring it down on the heel. Turn the waist to the left. Step back a little with the right and yield with the left. Yield with the right into white crane spreads wings. Turn left and let your right hand sink down the front of the body. Step with the left, brush past the knee and sink forward. Left, picking up the back foot. Right, turn right, pick up the front foot and back to the center to play guitar. And then open the body up again. Step with the left, push with the right. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left to the corner. Make a fist with your right hand and the 2 arms come up, and then the right foot steps to the corner, right fist to the hip. Step forward with the left and punch with the right. Turn the waist to the left, turn to the right and sink forward. And then we're going to turn on the heel of the left to the front. I'm going to step up a bit so I'll be back in the camera and cross hands. And then let the hands sink back down as the right foot turns out and your left foot comes back in. Okay, and let's do that again. So heels together. So we're in a tension posture and we're going to sink down into the right foot and step out with the left. Transfer the weight into the left leg and then bring the right foot round on the heel as the shoulder blades open and pull the shoulders back as the hands come to rest on these cushions of air, weight in the left. And then the arms float up and float down. Then we turn on the heel of the right foot and make a ball. And then step forward and left with the left and toward off left. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right with the right foot and toward off right. Roll back. Press, yield, and push. And then bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand, send out the hook. Step wide with the left, look at the palm, turn it over as your back foot comes round. Sink into the left foot and pick up the right foot. Bring it down on the heel. Turn the waist to the left. Step back a little with the right. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. White crane spreads wings. Softly sink the right hand down the front. Fold your left hand over. Step onto the heel. Brush knee and push. Left. Right. And play guitar. Then open up again. Step with the left. Sink forward. Push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right hand and step forward to the corner. Bring the fist to the hip. Step wide with the left. Punch with the right. Turn left. Turn right. And sink forward. And then turn back on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot. Step out with the right and just as you're sinking down into the left foot again, just turn the right foot out. Bring the heels together and straighten up. Letting yourself relax. Okay, so this time, let's do the whole mini short form right to the end. So heels together. So we're standing in a tension posture, feeling that connection from the top of the head, the strings connecting us up right down through the body, right down into the soles of the feet. So we sink into the right and step out shoulder width. Sink into the left and bring the right foot round and just relax down into your left leg. Let the arms float up and down. And then turn on the heel of the right and make a ball with the right hand on top, left hand underneath. Step forward and left and toward off left. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right and toward off right. And roll back. Press, yield, and push. Turn on the heel of the right. You're sinking in the left here as you turn the waist and then the weight into the right. And we step onto the heel of the left, look at the palm, and as you're turning the palm over, bring the right foot round. Sink into the left foot and pick up the right. Turn the waist, relaxing into that left foot. Step back with the right. Yield with the left. Yield with the right into white crane spread wings. Softly the right hand floats down the front. Step with the left. Sink forward, push. Turn left. Turn right and play guitar. Then open up again. Fold your left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel to the corner. Make a fist with the right hand. Step forward to the corner with the right and bring the fist to the hip. And step with the left. Punch with the right. Turn left. Turn right. Sink forward, push. So we turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot. Bring feet parallel. So I'm going to step forward a bit. So I'm still in the camera. So then we sink into the left, turn on the ball of the right and look around and bring your weight onto the right heel. Pull with the right and push with the left. Roll back into the back foot. Press. Yield, gathering the energy here. Then giving it back out here. We turn on the heel of the right. Take a hook with the top hand. Step with the left and turn the palm over. And then we're going to step forward to the corner with the right and sink into the back foot as the hands come down. Pick up your left foot and punch under elbow. Turn right and open up. Turn back to the front. Step back on the ball of the left. Turn the waist to the left. Sink into the back foot. Turn left and open up. Step back with the right. Sink into the right. Turn into the right and then push with the left into the back foot. And turn back to the centre. Step back with the left. You're turning to the left, bringing the right foot round, and then we sink into the back as we push with the right hand. Turn to the left and make the ball. Bring it with you into the right foot. Sit back into the left and step around. Diagonal flying. So step up with the left and make a ball. Turn to the left. And then as you sink into the left foot, we step together. Turn right, sink into the right foot. Step out, turn left, sink into the left. Step together. Sink into the right, step out. Then make a hook with the right hand. Step forward. Step with the left and bring the back foot round. And then squatting single whip. So sink down with the right, turn your left foot out and press down with the left. Pick up the right foot for golden roosters. Step back with the right and pick up the left foot. Second golden rooster. Turn right. Step back with the left, cross hands. Fan out and kick. Turn left. Step back with the right, cross hands. Fan out and kick. And then fold your left hand over. Step left, brush past the knee and sink forward and turn left. Turn right and sink down for needles at sea bottom. And straighten up and sit into your right foot. Step with the left for iron fan. Penetrates the back. Turn on the heel of the left. Sink into it with the right. Fist comes to dantian. And then turn your waist and you strike with the right. Pull and push. Roll back. And split. And then make a fist with the right hand. Pick up the right foot. Step to the corner. Step with the left and punch with the right. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left foot. Fan out as you sink into the left foot. Sweep the right foot round and kick with the heel. And then turn back to the centre. Fold your right hand over. Brush past the right knee and push. Turn on the heel of the right foot. Step forward with the left and punch down. And then turn on the heel of the left foot. I'm going to step back for this one. And step forward with the right foot. Roll back. Press. Heel. And push. And then we bring the right foot round on the heel. Step with the left and bring the back foot round. Fair ladies, turn on the heel of the left. Sink into your left foot. Step to the corner with the right, roll up and push. Sink into the right foot, bringing the left foot round on the heel. Sit into the left. Step round with the right, roll up and push. Sit back. Step straight ahead with the right and bring the right hand to the hip. Roll the left hand up, push with the right. And the last one, turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left, make your ward up with the right. Step around, roll up and push. And then turn on the heel of the right foot. Press the left hand down to the dantian and step forward and left. Ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right and step ward right for ward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield and push. Bring the right foot round. Send out the hook and step wide with the left and turn the palm over. And then I'm going to move back here so I'll be in the camera. And then squatting single whip. So we sit down, turn the left foot out, make a fist at the left shoulder, drop the hook and step forward. So step back with the right, slap. And then take the left foot out to the side and we spin round, sink into the left and sweep with the right. Bring the right foot down on the heel and make two fists. Weight in the back foot, turn to the left, into the front foot of the turn right, piggy up the back foot, hammer down into the palm and split. And then turn right again and pick up your right foot, step forward to the corner, step with the left and punch with the right. Turn left, turn right and sink forward. And then turn on the heel of the left, sink into your left foot as the right foot comes back, and then turn the right foot out, sink into the right and step back together and straighten up. And then just notice, I turn around this way, and just notice how your body's feeling at the end of the form. Notice if you've gathered tension anywhere and just let it relax. So when we're doing the short form, I'll just show you this way, the second posture, or the second half of that first posture. So we're going to sink into the right, step out with the left. So we did the last day, and then bring your weight into your left foot and the hands come around, and then you keep the weight in the left foot, allow the arms to float up and float down. So the next thing we do is we turn to the left and then we turn back to the right, making a ball between the right and the left. So I'm going to do that facing this way a few times and then I'll do it facing the other way. So you brought the hands down to here, so you turn your waist to the right and turn on the heel of the right foot, and as your weight comes in there we make a ball between the right hand at the heart and the left hand at the dantian. So do that from the beginning. So we sink into the right foot, step out shoulder width, transfer the weight over into the left foot and bring the right foot round, opening your shoulder blades apart, relax. Allow the arms to float up and down. And we turn left and turn on the heel of the right foot and make the ball. So let's do that facing this way now. So heels together. So we sink into the right foot, step out shoulder width, sink into the left foot and bring the right foot round on the heel, keeping the weight in the left, relax your wrists. Allow the arms to float up through the air and float down, weight in the left. Then you turn a little more to the left and then turning to the right on the heel of the right foot and we make a ball and sit into your right foot. So let's do that second half again. So you brought the hands down to here, weight in the left foot. So you turn your waist to the left and back to the right. Bring the weight into the right foot as you make the ball. So let's do that again. We go from the beginning. So we sink into the right foot. Step out shoulder width. Still looking to the right. And then turn back on the heel of the right to the front, opening the shoulder blades apart and pull the shoulders back as the hands rest on the cushions of air and the weight in the left. And then we allow the arms to float up and float down, weight in the left. And then turn the waist to the left and then back to the right, making the ball. So let's just do that one more time. So double weighted to begin with. And then we sink into the right, opening the palms, opening the front of the chest, stepping out shoulder width with the left, transferring the weight into the left foot, still looking to the right, and then turning back on the heel of the right foot, opening the shoulder blades, sinking down into the left foot as the hands come to rest on these cushions of air, and then staying the left as the arms float up and float down. And we turn on the heel of the right and bring the weight in there to make the ball. Okay, so as I said, the lessons for the beginning of the short form are further down on my channel as well. So if you like that, you can go and find those and practice along with me. So we're going to sit for the last 5 minutes, and of course I forgot to bring the chair around tonight, so I'll just get that now. Try not to knock down the camera. Okay, so we'll sit together for the last few minutes, allowing ourselves to relax and feel all that energy that we've gathered. So let's start by feeling that sense of connection between all of us. Thank you for being here, for practicing, for sharing in this amazing art. So let's just bring our attention into the whole body, feeling the feet on the ground, feeling the support of the ground under our feet, the support of the chair under the buttocks if you're sitting down. Just let yourself notice that feeling of support. And then also feel the space all around you in the room, wherever you're practicing. The space up to the ceiling, the space down to the floor, the space in front and behind, and at the sides of the body. Just feeling that space all around. And then imagine feeling that wider space on the planet, that space that connects us all. And just let yourself, as best you can, relax into the space of now. With nothing to do, just allow the body to relax. Allow the mind to relax, to just let go. And then let's bring our attention into the body. So we're going to notice how your feet feel now after the work. Once you sit down, you might feel some tingling in your feet, on the soles of the feet. Just listen to the feet. How do they feel tonight? And let's just say thank you to the feet for all the walking, all the times they've held us up today. That they've taken our weight as we stood and walked and practiced. Let's just say thank you to the feet. And feel up into the ankles and the calves and the shins, right up to the knees, being thankful for that part of the leg, of each leg. And then feel up along the thighs, from the knees up to the buttocks. Notice how they feel tonight. Listen to the sensations. Just be thankful for the thighs, for the work they've done today. Walking, sitting, standing, all the work the thighs do for us. And then let's feel our buttocks sitting on the seat. Notice how they feel tonight. As best you can, allow them to relax, to soften, to be at ease. And then feel all around the torso, all around the tummy, all around the chest, up the sides of the torso under the arms, into the armpits. Just noticing how this whole torso feels tonight. And feel across the shoulders, down along the arms to the elbows, and from the elbows to the wrists, and down into the hands, just feeling the hands. Notice where they're resting. Just notice how the palms feel, and the backs of the hands, and all the fingers right down to the tips. Listen for any sensations in the fingers. Notice how the thumbs are feeling. Give the hands permission to relax as best you can. Now let's bring our awareness from the fingertips and the tips of the thumbs back up through the hands and the wrists and the lower arms, into the elbows, up along the upper arms and across the shoulders. And then feel all around the neck, the face, the jaw, across the forehead, all around the scalp. Just noticing how that whole part of the head feels. And then notice how your chin and your jaw are feeling. Feel into the mouth. Notice if there's a taste. Notice how your tongue feels tonight. How the teeth and the gums are feeling. How the lips are feeling. And then just pay attention to the whole body, all the sensations in the body, and the thoughts passing through the mind. Just allow yourself to be completely present with whatever is going on in you right now. There's no right or wrong. You're just listening. Being fully here with no agenda. And can you just allow that to be okay? Just allow yourself to be and be and be. And notice when you just allow yourself to be without listening to the mind, things are actually okay. The mind comes in with, but what if? Just say, shh. Just for now. Give yourself permission to just be. And be. And be. Okay, and so grateful that you were here with me tonight, and looking forward to doing this again on Monday. So have a fabulous weekend, and this will be on my channel, so you might subscribe if you like it and join with us, and have a wonderful weekend. Just allow yourself to be, and notice when the sun is shining that, we're all doing our best, and feel that connection, all of us connected together. So when you're doing your practice tomorrow, or whenever you're doing the next practice, just gather us all in and imagine that peace shining down on all of us and on yourself as well. And we'll stay connected in our Tai Chi circle. So namaste, and have a wonderful weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.